This week on Theme Park Worldwide, the show, we talk about facts and figures about theme park attendance, we look at testing videos of a brand new ride, and we also talk about an epic new wooden roller coaster at Six Flags in America. It's going to be absolutely great because my name's Shawn Sanbrooke, this is Theme Park Worldwide, the show, and that means it's time to cue those titles. And yes, once again, a very warm welcome to the latest episode of Theme Park Worldwide, the show. Yes, as you can see, I've had a bit of a fight with a lawnmower. No, I've had my haircuts over the past week, but that's not all I've been up to over the past week, apart from my haircut, which was a little bit shorter than I intended. We've also been getting some of the updates for you over on Facebook. Hope you've enjoyed it. We've had all sorts of live updates going on. Which has been absolutely great. Alton Towers being the main, and of course Drayton Manor as well. But talking about Drayton Manor, we're going to kick straight in to our UK theme park news. So yes, it is Tuesday today, and yesterday we went to Drayton Manor theme park in Tamworth to check out the updates on the brand new Zamperla Air Race attraction. If you don't know what a Zamperla Air Race attraction is, well, you're going to find out right now, because that ride, what you see just there testing, that is the brand new Zamperla Air Race, which is actually called Air Race, believe it or not. But yeah, this brand new ride is set to have its official opening on Saturday, July the 5th, 2014. The Vamps are going to be there doing a massive sort of event to kick it off. Drayton Manor like doing these big sort of events with celebrities. They've not really done it with family rides over the past few years, but with the thrill rides like Apocalypse, and they had a famous band open that. You had G4 open G-Force in 2005. I like what they did there, it was very, very clever. And all sorts of celebrities and stuff have opened attractions. I think that stopped when Thomasland opened really in 2008. So it's nice to see that they're bringing that in with the new rides and stuff. And of course we're getting a thrill ride again at Drayton Manor. So yes, I was there yesterday. It looks absolutely amazing. Yeah, I can't wait to get on this thing. It looks great. After speaking with guys at the park, it does seem the ride is ready and it's going to open very, very soon. Obviously the official opening is going to be on July the 5th, but there's a good chance it's going to open in the next week, couple of weeks at Drayton Manor. Of course, I'll keep you posted here on Twitter at ThemeParkW and also on the Theme Park Worldwide Facebook page. They're the places to check out the updates. But yeah, look at that there again, Zamperla Air Race. That's on one of their modes, but actually it does 16 inversions. So this ride does 8 forwards and 8 backwards, and it's spinning each different way there. Again, a really good ride, can't wait to get on it, and it's a brand new ride type for me. There is one also in the UK down south, but I've not had the chance to ride it, so can't wait to get on Air Race in the next couple of weeks. I'm sure it's going to be a great investment. Next, talking about CBeebies Land and a brand new idea what the park have come up with. But when we say brand new, it's actually a very interesting format, much like the Disney Fast Pass system. So the In the Night Garden Magical Boat Ride, along with all the other fabulous attractions in CBeebies Land, have been very, very popular. So yeah, what they decided to do, In the Night Garden's the most popular ride. So what Alton Towers have done to respond to that is they've put in a system a bit like Fast Pass at Disneyland. So what happens here, and obviously at Walt Disney World, you get a Fast Pass, you go to the entrance, hi, can I have a Fast Pass, and then you come back at a selected time to ride the attraction with a minimal waiting time. This was trialled yesterday, and I believe it went very well after talking to some of the guys at Alton Towers and also checking the ridetimes.co.uk website. If you didn't know that exists, by the way, www.ridetimes.co.uk, click on that and that will bring up the ride times for thrill rides and family rides at the park. We checked that out yesterday for In the Night Garden whilst the trial was taking place, and it had a much shorter queue, so it's definitely working down at Alton Towers. But yeah, they actually used to have that system. If you know the lockers, if you're a big fan of Alton Towers and know the layout, the lockers by Air, sort of in between Air and Ripsaw, that there actually used to be a Fast Pass booth for a free Fast Pass service, much like Disney, where you go and you get your Fast Passes, then you go back at a select time. And a few of the other rides at the park used to do it. Nemesis used to do it. and a couple of the other older attractions like Black Hole and stuff as well. Oh, we're going back now, you know, back into the day. I mean, but yeah, this system, hopefully they'll bring it onto the other rides in CBeebies Land, and who knows, maybe to the rest of some of the other rides in the park as well. Really good service, and it's a nice free service as well, without having to buy fast track passes. CBeebies Land's coming on very well, and I just want to add on a TPW note. We have just launched our brand new interactive map. It's still got a few attractions to go on there, which will be uploaded over the next 3 days, but by the end of this week, by Friday, that'll be a complete map with interactive. Basically, you just check it out, click there where that annotation is, click on that, and that'll take you to this video, and then from there you click the other annotations, which will take you to a separate video from each attraction. Really good interactive way of looking at CBeebies Land. Definitely the best way of seeing all the attractions in CBeebies Land on YouTube. Definitely worth checking out. That's all for our UK theme park news for this week, so now let's have a little bit of worldwide theme park news. So yes, it's time for worldwide theme park news, and we're going to talk facts and figures. I don't normally do this sort of thing, but every year the annual global report of theme park attendance and water park attendance and museums comes out, but we're just going to talk about the theme park part of it. And so this is a document, it's got about 50 odd pages, that's produced by a official body that tells you basically all the attendance at theme parks throughout the world each year. It's published every year in June. So going through a bit of the changes then for this year, the world's most popular theme park still for a number of years now is the Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World in Orlando. We're going to be there in September, it's going to be great. And yeah, that gets around 16 million visitors a year, which is absolutely fantastic. For second, you got Disneyland in California, the Disneyland park there, so that comes in. Talking about Euro parks then, so Disneyland Park Disneyland at Disneyland Paris, 6.9% down on last year. They seem to be taking a drop every year at the moment. But they've still got 10.4 million, and it's still the busiest theme park in Europe. And it's going to be for some time. Number 2 has actually changed for the first time in a few years. It used to be the Walt Disney Studios, also at Disneyland Paris. But now it's actually Europa Park. Europa Park have got in there with a rise of 6.5% to 4.9 million. That's 300,000 more guests than last year, and that's overtook the Walt Disney Studios. Really good result there for Europa Park. Disney Studios, however, has dropped 6.9% as well to 4.4 million. Portaventura is also down 4%. Alton Towers is up 4%. Obviously, they have the Smiler. Thorpe Park's up 11% on the previous year. Very good at Thorpe Park. And the best performer, Chessington, up a whopping 200,000 visitors for a UK theme park, 200,000 more than in 2012. Absolutely fantastic results there for Chessington and across the Merlin Group. Everything taking a bit of a rise there, which is good. Also like Legolands around the world, they're all looking good, positive rises. Really, really good for the Merlin Company, really good for expanding, and of course it's great to look at them facts and figures. Disney obviously, however, taking a bit of a downfall there at some of their parks, but again in following years they go up and down. Disney are very like this. It's good to see Europa. Obviously it's my favourite theme park, so I'm glad to see that things are going well there. And check it out, if you've not checked out the vlog yet, make sure you check it out. It's in 3 parts, all 3 are online now, and it's well worth checking out here on YouTube. Little one now, I'm just going to talk a little bit about Goliath. I mentioned this last year when they announced it and started building it, but it's finished, it's ready to open next week. Here's a bit of a POV going on for you lot. Yeah, so Goliath, look at that, it's an RMC, Rocky Mountain Construction wooden coaster. It's actually the same manufacturer as the new one opening in 2016 at Kolmården in Sweden. Looks really, really good there. It's got a drop of 180 foot, look at that go. Which is also 85 degrees, and that reaches 75 miles an hour. What an amazing ride, something I want to get on, probably not in the next couple of years, but in 4 or 5 years, I'll hope to have ridden that and a lot of the parks in America, and I really can't wait. Talking about America, for a lot of new viewers, I just want to say thank you as well. A lot of new subscribers, a lot of new viewers here on Theme Park Worldwide. Lots coming up, so a quick mention again for you who don't know. If you do know, I'm sorry, but get excited about it because it's coming soon. In a few weeks' time, July the 10th, we're going to be at the opening of Ratatouille. 4 days at Disneyland Paris. We're going to be at Parc Asterix whilst we're there as well, which is a little park in France. Again, we've got that on the channel, check it out. At the end of the month, we're going to be at Portaventura, riding the new Splash Battle, back on my favourite coaster, Shambhala, vlogs, the show, on rides, much more. And then of course 18 days in Orlando in September, lots of updates. The show's still going to be online every Tuesday, but from America it's going to be uploaded over there. It's going to be great, can't wait to bring that to you. And then we've got a couple of surprise trips coming in December which are going to be announced very soon. That's all for our theme park news this week. Let's have a little look at Merch Paradise. So yes, it's time for Merch Paradise, and this week I'm going to show you a little item that I picked up last week in Europa Park. It's a little Balrock truck, look at that. Got a selection of trucks now, and that's actually the Hotel Balrock, 4-star Superior, the hotel at Europa Park. There you go, nice little truck, priced at just €4. Nice quality piece of merchandise for a good value. Let's have a little look at your merch then. You got Nathan Hughes there with a selection of theme park maps. Thanks for sending that in there, Nathan. You got Lucy Seeley with a collection of resins. I've got all the resins down there. Absolutely love them. I think there's about 20 Merlin resins now across all the parks. Just need some from Gardaland now, so I'll get them next year when we go for the new coaster. You got George Basnet with a great drawing of the Smiler. Look at that, really good there. Will Donahue also with some resins. Everybody loves these resins, they're great. Thanks for sending them in, guys. You got Aaron Knight with a selection there of on-ride photos, including a nice classic one there from Pleasure Beach Log Flume. And then you've got Johan Davis with a selection of merchandise there. Love that, mini world of theme parks you got going on. And then finally you got Joseph Bates with a fantastic merch selection. If you have any merch, make sure you send it in via the usual method at Theme Park WW on Twitter, and also on the Facebook page just by searching Theme Park Worldwide.
There's magic moments filled with love.
So yes, bringing into magic moments then for this week. First off, you've got Add Colours on the Smiler at Alton Towers. There you go, fantastic magic moments. You got Nathan Hughes there at Drayton Manor. Look like you're enjoying yourself in front of the fountain there for Storm Force 10. Thanks for having me, guys. You got Jenny Cousins and her dad on Drop Dead at the new London Dungeon. Look at that there, absolutely fantastic. Of course, it was relocated last year from Tooley Street. Thanks for that in. You got Josh Simmons, 7 years on. He used to be scared of rides. Really interesting message he sent me. Scared of rides, and look at him there, 7 years on. He's gone from that ride, small ride, to a big coaster. So thanks for sending that in there. You got Dave Matthews with his daughter, Steph, or with Justin Fletcher, aka Mr. Tumble at Alton Towers there. Obviously they had Justin there when it opened the land a couple of weeks ago, and I'm sure she really enjoyed meeting him. It must have been a really magical experience. Finally, you've got Callum Byrne on Air, which is really good, and also Temlo Almeida on Chiapas. Very sorry for pronouncing your name wrong there. As you know, I'm rubbish with pronouncing, but Chiapas there, my favourite water ride in the world. Absolutely love it. Same with Merch Paradise. If you've got a magic moment, Merch Paradise, or want a shout out, all you need to do is send them in. Search for Theme Park Worldwide on Facebook, or follow us on Twitter at Theme Park WW. So it's time for the final section of the show. Of course, it is our shout-outs. Big long list this week, but first off, a happy birthday to Paul Vickers, who was 40 this week. Hope you've had a good one from all of us here at Theme Park Worldwide. You've got Jack Berryman, Tonton Lander, Arib Dar and Osmar Esne, Nisiti Henty. I'm rubbish at pronouncing, aren't I? You've got Epic Miner 345, Annie Stribling, Daniel Graves, Emma Pledger, Ethan Jones, School of MC, Jack Childs, Lewis James 451, Kyle Leach, Theme Park Watchers, Gav T976, Angelic 1234. First time on the big one last week as well at Blackpool, well done. Lewis Fisher, who's going to Orlando this week, absolutely jealous. 2 months I've got to wait, 2 months. You got Ninja X Rapids, Robert Moore, the Ninja Cat 20, Sean Terry, Richard Robertson, his missus, who are big fans, that guy who does funny stuff, woo, Liam Reynolds, 12345670126, Jack Coaster, Sean Thrill, Ad Colours, Jenny Cousins, Stephen Preston, Jonathan Potts and SSC Performing Arts, who are doing their next show very soon. Good luck to us here from Theme Park Worldwide. Make sure you get in contact with us on Twitter, which is managed by Charlotte, my wonderful girlfriend, and also on Facebook. She is looking after the social media as well as myself, so make sure you tweet us and Facebook us. I know sometimes we might have been a bit slow at replying on our social media. That's because we get so many messages sent in. It was more or less just me sorting out all the time. Now there's other people on board. Obviously Charlotte's added to the team. We're going to be responding to every single message as soon as we can. That's all for this week's episode of Theme Park Worldwide, the show. Make sure you check out the CDB's Land interactive map. Make sure you check out our new POVs and of course the vlogs on the channel. And we'll have a fantastic show next week, which is going to be broadcast from Flamingo Land and Lightwater Valley. 2 theme parks in Yorkshire. We're not visiting them for a couple of years, so it's going to be great. And there'll also be a vlog from each park. What more could you want? We're always looking to bring the best here on Theme Park Worldwide, and I think we do a pretty good job of it. That's all from me, Shawn Sanbrooke. Thanks for watching Theme Park Worldwide, the show, and that means it's time to cue them credits. See you later, guys. Have a good one.